GV60 electric fortune telling crystal ball. It knows that I'm going to drive the car, that's why it turned itself on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Anthony from Just Keep It Fresh. This is a very cool car we have today. This is an electric vehicle. Normally when we talk about electric vehicle, we talk about Teslas, Model 3 and Model Ys and Model 3s and Model Ys. But today, we finally have something that's just a little bit different. I hope this is to your taste and your liking. This is the all-new Genesis GV60 all-electric car. This, I believe, is one of 6 in Brisbane. So we're very, very lucky, and thank you to our customer for giving this car to us and having the opportunity to coat and PPF this car. Yes, that's why the car is actually in today. We have had this car completely front end PPF'd and also rear ceramic coated and inside and outside and wheels coated as well. So this car has come in for these options, and you're gonna ask why. And for the record, I understand a lot of people will say, Anthony, you told me that people wanna get the front end PPF for the EVs because they have no grill in the front, but have a look at this grill over here. Whoa, that's crazy, right? And it is, but whoa, half of it is completely fake. There's no holes. Look. No, what's this, Genesis? What's this? But I understand there's no holes. We remember when we're talking to customers about options, we talk to them about options that tailor their needs. And this customer, he drives crazy. I think he's only had this car for 3 or 4 months. He's already put like nearly 7,000 kilometers on this car. He drives hectic. He drives long distances. He's always on highways, very potentially behind pickup trucks, very potentially on roads that have lots of rocks. And, you know, when you're driving all the time, you're more prone to getting rock chips onto your car. And that's exactly why the customer has optioned in for that beautiful, I'm just keep touching, it's so smooth, beautiful PPF on the front of his car. It's just stop that rock chip from hitting onto the front of the car, the bonnet, the fenders, and also the mirror caps, which is not really a mirror cap, it's a camera cap. There's no mirrors on this car outside. So that's crazy, that's really, really cool. This car is now protected with the PPF, which means the customer has a peace of mind that where 90% of where the rocks might hit, it's going to be protected. Did you know that PPF also has self-healing functions as well? So if it does get hit and you see a little indentation onto your PPF, on your paint protection film, you could just heat it up with your hairdryer or a little bit of a heat gun and it will reverse that dent. It's pretty cool, hey? Now the back, obviously, we've optioned in for the ceramic coating. And the reason why is because this car has been optioned in with a very special paint. This lime green, don't you think it just complements this car so much more? You can see all the body lines from the front to the back just because of this lime green. Now, over here, you can see that it's super, super glossy because the customer has optioned in for the infinite base type 1 coating, which means that it will complement it so well with the gloss that it's going to be like in your face shiny. It's got like this hyper gloss sort of a function, but most of all, it's also got this really cool repelling feature. Like when you touch the paint itself, it is so smooth because this base type 1 infinite coating, actually gives that really, really, really repellent sort of a feature on the paint, such that if I were to chuck a wet ball of mud onto the car, it would just slide right off. That's the kind of feature you're going to get with this coating. Now, of course, we've coated the back of the car and also the front of the car as well, because just because the customer's PPF the car doesn't mean, you know, we should stop coating. We coat everything, like everything. We coat the front, the back, the wheels, the interior, the leather, the fabric, the carpets, the headliner, the boot, anything you can see, feel, smell, lick, touch, we coat that thing. That's what we've done with this car. We coated the crap out of it, as we always do. Talking about the interior though, when I open the door, I can see that the interior is absolutely amazing. Tesla, you should learn from this. When you look at the interior, as a detailer, what we see is, dang, there's a lot of different type of materials in here. I'm not gonna know what type of coating to use. We've done the coating for the headliner, so fabric coating, and we went down to the chairs and we've got all the leather coating for the chairs or your seats, and the fabric for the Alcantara. All the doors are done with leather and Alcantara as well, so that's also coated. Your dashboard is full of leather, that's also coated as well. So everything is coated. But have a look at the interior itself, the layout, everything. It's just precise, it's on point. And that mirror thing with the screen, that's pretty cool. But my favorite part is that fortune teller crystal ball where it turns when you turn on the car, because it kind of reads your mind. Like when you turn on the car, what are you going to do? You're going to put the car in drive, right? So it's just going to turn because it reads your mind. And before I close the door, you see that just disappear behind the door, and that's normal because you have this tinting on the car. Customer obviously knows that coating the interior just won't do. Sometimes the sun in Australia is just way too strong. It gets from like 19 degrees at the very lowest right now when spring to like 32 degrees highest Celsius, and that's really, really hot. So the customers decided to put down window tinting all around for his car. So all our window tinting are ceramic tinting, so it actually blocks out a lot of heat and a lot of UV. I think 99.8% of UV and up to 67% of heat, which is really, really good. That's actually quite good for cabin temperature as well, so that it's not just protecting you, but also all that leather inside the car. So that's pretty much it. I think we've got a cool video on how we've done this car and how we've managed to PPF the car and coat the car. So let's get to that right now.
Back out fresh on the scene, 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 back out fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team, 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 back out fresh on the scene, back out fresh on the scene, back out fresh on the scene. Back out fresh on the scene, 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 back out fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team,